guys, we're so glad you tuned in today, and we're excited to have you here because we have another exciting topic, and we are just gonna unpack it real quick. And that's with regards to how do you handle a bad report about your partner to you from your friends or acquaintances, for example. So this is, they bring this negative information and they're telling you your partner did this or that. How do you handle it? And that's what we want to talk about, babe. What do you think?
Well, I think for me, to begin with, what I would do is to add special effects. I mean, when they're telling them that,
Oh, come
really? Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, just to make the story interesting, whatever. But yeah, I think this is mostly bound to happen, especially if you've got good friends, right? Or who have got sometimes a good motive about you or about your relationship, for instance, and maybe they notice something about your partner that is a little bit off, and they come and bring it to you. Or it might not be friends, it might be people who are jealous or people who are envious of your partner or envious of you. They don't want you to be happy and whatnot. Any person would actually bring a bad report about your partner. And so how do you handle it? I think the way that you actually handle it might also be very, very revelatory in terms of how you think about your partner to that person actually, and also what your partner thinks you think about them. And so the way I would handle it is essentially to be grateful that the person has brought that information, and I'll be like, okay, thank you that you brought that information, and I'll probably take time to think about it and pray about it, but I'm very, very much grateful that you brought this information to my knowledge. I think that's one thing I could actually do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very important. I think a lot of wisdom has to be used when somebody brings a bad report about your partner. There are two things, just like he mentioned. There could be a jealous person, or they could actually be telling the truth. Unfortunately, I've had cases where people know, for example, a certain couple, and they know, let's say the guy is cheating or the girl is cheating, and they fail to tell the person the information that they're privy to because they're saying, she might think I'm jealous of her, she might block me, and she'll think I'm a liar, and things like that. So because of how the reactions have been in the past, how people have handled such information, now people don't want to reveal information, even if it's true, because they're scared that what if she blocks me or she thinks I'm a bad friend. But I think that a genuine good friend would want you to be careful. And so because you don't know whether it's true or not, I think wisdom is thank you, just like he said, thank you for the information, and then later you go and do your thorough research to really see if this is true or not. The reason why we are saying you shouldn't blast out on people and tell them, my man ain't like that, you are witches and all of that. You know how you act up. I know you.
People out of my
life.
Doom
out. Yeah, no, please. The reason that that is not advisable or wise to do is because you might actually find that it's true, and you'll look like you're stupid if it's actually true, because you vented out on all these people, you cussed at all these people, and yet it was actually true. So whether it's true or not, the only control you have is how you react. So don't over depend your partner, because your partner is a human being and you don't know what they're up to. But again, don't trash talk your partner. Then again, don't just be neutral. Just be neutral, and just accept and say thank you, I will look into it. And I think that's very important, because remember, godly relationships were spread in love, were spread in peace, and we're spreading harmony. And even you as a person, babe, if I hear information, the way I bring it to you also matters. Did I see the person in the act? And this is what gossip also comes in. I know us girls, even if I wasn't there, the way I tell the story, oh my God, it's like I was there. The way the guy was entering the lodge, holding her, and people are like, did you see? No, I didn't see. But the way Mwila told me, girl, So let's also be careful how we give this information, because you need to also tell your friend, like, I'm not sure if this information is true, but this is what I heard. I think that shows that you are coming in love. But if you just come and you're like, you need to leave him, he's a bad guy, or you need to leave her, she's this, I think it doesn't help a person. And yeah.
And I think one of the scriptures we could actually quote, I don't know the exact verse, but says, be quick to listen and slow to speak. Man, that's some special wisdom there. Okay, the way you actually listen to that information, and even when you're going to really find out about this, be slow, man. Be slow to speak. All right, so but even you who's taking information, what were you doing snitching in people's business? Okay, but like I said, it's inevitable. Obviously, there's going to be at a certain point in time, somebody's going to tell you something about your partner, but how you handle it is gold. That's where the solution of every situation in this case is. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for liking our videos as well. Please share this video if you find it interesting, or you know somebody who might really need it. We love you, and thank you so much for following. Bye bye.